computer.
Yep.
So
We
and
knew
then
all
salary
that.
pullbacks because we actually just had a big all hands meeting for Allstate, and they were like, yeah, a lot of companies are looking at like what they were paying people during the first half of COVID and what they're paying them now, and now the recession's hitting, they're like, hey, we can't offer like 30 or 40% over what we were offering before the pandemic
Gotta
happened.
go
So,
back down a little bit. Well, apparently, I guess
a
there's
lot
a
of companies are pulling back.
big shakeup with people not wanting people to work from home anymore.
Yeah, so I was saying is there are a lot of
Yeah.
people who are just pulling back on that. I mean, my company is like, yeah, we get the same productivity. Like, there's no benefit to us.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna pay us well, but also you want us to drive to work at the office.
You're saying I have to put on normal clothes.
Right. I gotta pay money to get dress clothes, come into an office, socialize with people. No, thank you.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed talking to people at Fletsy, but 90% of the time it was just me sitting in an office doing nothing because I finished all my work at like 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm
mean,
looking
it's-
forward to lunch already.
Yeah, as long as the
That's how
product's
my
being
job is, too.
pushed out and
Yeah.
everything's being accomplished on time, like who really cares? You know?
When I was at Fletsy, I maintained a sand storage and some cameras, and we were at like a 99% uptime. Like I didn't have much to do if it wasn't broken.
And then they would yell at you for not doing your job because it was
Yeah.
broken.
Oh darn right! As soon as one thing slid, what the hell's going on? Hold on, are you kidding me? The other 360 days this year, no one was patting me on the back.
My favorite
No, no,
thing.
we-
Invented Jarvis for this company to preemptively, solve our problems. So.
My favorite thing.
That's how. But
I was gonna say my favorite thing being from medical is like, well, all the patients are gone. Is supply done? Yeah, let's try. Yeah, it's done, chief. Well, you need to, you guys need to look busy. So do something.
that's how.
I'm
Like,
just gonna make where you can't see me.
Yeah, right.
yeah, like my job, we were doing like 4 or 5 times the production that we normally do during COVID. And now that it's slow, like upper management's like freaking out. Oh, why are your numbers down? Like,
You
give
mean
me
they're
work to do. I'll do it.
Yeah, man. It's like
What do you want me to do? Control the housing market? You want me to go sell the houses? I don't know what you want from me.
it's bad, man. No.
Speaking of which, the realty company that I applied for basically told me I have the job once I get my license.
Nice.
I'm about 80% the way through the course.
Yeah.
And they're cool. They said they only require 1 office day a week. So
That's great. I mean, another job that you have no reason to be in an office. Real estate.
Yeah.
Unless you're the secretary. But even then, it's like, well,
What?
can you answer a phone?
Well, it just really comes down to the like, I don't understand businesses wanting to have people sitting at desks, wasting electricity, wasting power, wasting money on rent. Like, I don't need you here. Like, you're costing me money by coming into office.
I've heard from like 3 or 4 different people that work in like the big businesses in Atlanta, like up the road, and they're like, yeah, our offices are actually looking to downsize. We're trying to get people to work from home. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay in my
some
pajamas all
companies-
day.
Some
It doesn't make
companies will be
sense not
smart.
to. It's just
Yeah.
the ego of CEOs. They want to see
Yep.
the people that they're over
Yep.
doing their bidding.
Yeah.
It's a straight power play.
Well, sorry, Chandler. Are you ready?
Hi, man. I'm chilling. We can start whenever you guys are ready.
Speaking of, how's your work situation? I meant to ask last week, and
I've got my final interview on Wednesday at 9 a.m. and we will know a lot more. I can't talk about it publicly yet, but hopefully things will be picking up here soon.
Fair.
cool.
Well, the dog park's hiring.
what field is it? Or what type of position are you going for?
ASM.
Pass
R?
them out? What?
ASM, Assistant Store Manager
Oh, okay.
for a
oh.
new store.
I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch the stream.
I was like, American Sign, what?
Yeah.
I'd watch.
Hey. But yeah, no, I'm still in the tech field.
That's good. It's gotta be a relief for you.
Yeah, 100%. Which is
Happy
why
for
when I caught COVID like a week ago, I was losing my fucking mind because I was like, if I can't make it to this interview, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
I didn't know you caught COVID again.
Yeah, well, I think this is actually the first time I've technically had COVID. Like I know I had the shots and everything, and like that made it like kind of ish, but like I think this is my first like full on, and it sucked. I haven't been
Yes.
doing pretty much anything.
Hmm.
As long as you don't hit the 3-week mark like I did, good.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty asymptomatic today, and I think I'm gonna be good going forward. I'm just like still a little nasally, still got to get a lot of this like
Yeah.
decongestant stuff out of my system.
The secondary
Patrick,
things.
Patrick went on an Appalachian Trail hike and caught COVID in the mountains. I'm not 100%
Sure he did.
Bro's,
Sure he
he's,
did.
I'm guessing it was on the train ride up there, but on day 3 in the middle of the Appalachian Trail, he started getting a cough. Day 6, he met up with his older sister's husband's family for breakfast, and then when they finished the hike on day 10, they're like, "Oh, we tested positive for COVID," and so he tested. He was positive, and his sisters were all negative. And I was like, "That sucks." You did a 10-day hike with COVID.
That sounds miserable.
And he had to cut his brand new boots open. It was just off because his blisters were so bad. It was just good times. Good times all around.
Yeah. Don't miss
I
that.
like it. I just didn't.
Don't miss that.
Yeah, you know all about that. Blisters on your toes.
Dude, have you seen the bottom of my feet? It looks like a booby trap.
No, actually, I didn't pay for that upgrade.
Hadn't subscribed to that OnlyFans yet.
Yeah.
Can't show
Oh,
that on YouTube.
I'm not a premium member yet.
I'm only a Patreon supporter. Sorry.
Also, just to let you know, you're streaming Raft right now.
Is it? Oh man.
You know, gotta be the lookout.
Yeah, you're right. I did not change this. Shit.
Chandler, I'm not gonna lie. Your blinking clock may drive me crazy.
It's 12:30. What you talking about?
But it's blinking at me.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was just blinking at me the whole time. It's gonna drive me up the truth. Thank
It's-
you. Appreciate it.
It's one of them old alarm clocks.
Same thing. I put a battery in it finally because my power went out 3 times in the same day. I was tired of resetting it.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. Is our power went out like 4 or 5 times that day. And I'm sitting in the bed with COVID and this other kidney stone kicking my ass, and I'm like, oh, dude, it was absolutely abysmal.
Did you pass it, though?
on, yes, this one I know for a fact I passed.
Hit the toilet.
Yeah.
Tink.
I've been living off of like Percocet and Benadryl for a week now.
It's like you're in college.
Sound
Yeah.
like Lil Wayne.
You gotta get that.
Did you move to Atlanta too?
We'll see.
What?
Things don't work out here. I don't know. I'm looking at other options. Maybe just in case he's. All right.
Are you doing hair, Brandon?
I'm undoing hair.
Okay.
Nice.
I like
All
the,
right.
the vacuum trick.
I
Yeah.
can see him doing that.
I have more faith in Brandon.
They all have the scalps of my wife, which are like hypersensitive and Like one hair, 20 hairs is still the equivalent of pulling one tiny hair. Like, love you
I'm
guys.
so sorry.
Yeah, just hypersensitive scalps. So
That's unfortunate.
yeah,
Yeah, he's got enough of them running around. I'm pretty sure he can do hair at this point.
I can do a ponytail.
Hey, that's all you got to do, buddy.
You can't braid their hair. You should work on that.
I should honestly, but
Yeah, get the French braid going.
I like the French
Mhm.
bread.
I'd kill for a baguette right now.
I literally have one sitting on my counter that I bought this morning.
I swear I thought you were about to pick up a baguette from your desk. And you're like,
I've got one right here.
Just don't just pick it up and just start biting it. Like, yeah.
Beak of the devil.
Speaking of devils and whatnot, who wants to give us a recap for last session?
It was a harrowing fight.
You got that right.
Some people left inside, some people left outside of the dream world, but we all eventually made it out. Finding ourselves harried by the items and weapons that we once had on ourselves being used against ourselves. Multiple creatures being summoned from a bag by this entity that we're fighting to kind of draw our attention away from fighting him, but we prevailed. Not taking, not without taking our own hits and licks. Potentially losing one of our own. We're uncertain as of right now, but he's not dead. He's not alive. We don't know where we stand with that.
He was in a coma the last time I thought, right?
Yeah, he's basically in a coma.
A skeletal coma.
We defeated the entity and took back all of our items and searched for any extra items and tried to heal our friends. Brandy did a great job of buffing and healing during the fight. To one in particular, Finn Quick. and to other people as needed. And yeah, that's where we sit, huddled over our boy laying unconscious.
Yep. Yeah, so after defeating the fairy creature and watching their bodies dematerialize essentially.
I forgot. The fairy creature, Finn noticed him give a glance towards the orb, and the orb disappeared, and Finn went for it, and he disappeared at the same time. And the fairy and orb are gone.
Indeed. Ripley is full skeleton Kenku. Rocco still alive thanks to some members of the party. And that's where we're going to pick up this session. Everybody huddled around Ripley being carried by Reschendrag. Ripley, just a skeleton.
Well, I tried all that I can do, so... I mean, he's not responding to any of my awakening spells.
What? He was too young.
Was he young? How old was he? He did seem pretty young. Didn't even know what fruit was. It's a shame. But he's not dead. I got a sense of life off of him.
Well,
But what are we supposed to
you-
do with him?
you
Carry
need
around
muscles
his
to
bone?
talk, and he ain't got no muscles, so no talking's gonna happen.
Fair enough.
I think we should have thought of this before.
How's the barbarian coming up with this?
What
I'm
do
not
we
a dumb
do?
barbarian. I expect appropriately.
Fair, fair.
Do we like bury him? Do we take him with
I
us?
think you're gonna bury somebody that's not dead.
What are we gonna do with him?
He's sitting on my shoulder. I think he'll be quite fine there.
First off, I think we should probably carry him down to the village and get out of this fucking woods because I don't want to run into one of those other creatures again.
That's a solid idea.
Lead the way, Finn.
Okay. I look around and try and remember which direction the two Yetis told me the village was.
Hey,
Give me a history check.
I'd assume down the hill.
Like past the castle?
Ripley had some type of epiphany there. I mean,
I was really wondering about because I mean the face changed and everything. I was completely enraptured.
22.
I was actually worried about
22.
that myself.
yeah, that's the time. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah,
How long? How many days have passed since being in this dream state?
I mean you've been asleep. It's hard to tell.
Fuck. Okay, to be fair, if it's been past 2 days, I think the dragon would have eaten our bodies as we slept on the floor. So
Oh shit.
We don't know.
Post haste. Wherever we're going. Come on, Finn.
Finn, yeah, you remember, and Demetrius, kind of like points in the same direction. Like, yeah, no, this is the direction that I came from to get to you all. It's past the castle, down the hill, leads back to the village.
Right.
Absolutely. So I think we should get to these Yetis and figure out how long it's been since they left us on this hill. Because we still have a rather pissed off dragon we have to deal with.
Good point. Good point.
And by
I'm gonna
deal with,
look
I
up-
mean run the fuck away from.
I'm gonna look around to see any of our previous footprints to see if they've been covered by snow or if they're the same depth.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that thinking there.
Oh, it's
That's a good
terrible.
roll.
It's terrible. 11.
11. I mean, you don't see any tracks.
Not good.
Well, is it snowing right now?
Lightly.
Didn't take much.
Well,
Post taste.
yes.
Got a general direction. Let's get moving. Better than standing here.
I'm gonna tie my rope around Ripley's body and walk him down the hill.
Got it.
It's like he's still here, guys. Look at him.
Like a marionette.
Yeah, the scariest marionette you've ever seen in your life.
Don't move any of his bones.
And no, we haven't rested yet. We're in Phil.
No.
We
Still-
quite
Nope.
we're quite tuck it out after those fights.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So we're making our way down the mountain.
Making your way. Yeah, I mean,
Terry
it's
Crews would be proud.
mm-hmm. It's easy enough. It's probably about 40 minutes down the mountain. You like once you get to where the rubble of the castle is, you see clearly where the village is down below, and you just kind of begin your trek towards it. After about 40 minutes, you arrive at the foot of the mountain. The village is about a couple hundred yards away, maybe another minute of walking. But you arrive with no issue.
So, do you guys remember where the Yetis had talked about going, or where we were gonna meet them, or any of that? Anybody?
I mean,
Remember anything?
I just remember the names, Bob and Linda.
How many houses
Okay.
are in this little village that we've come across?
You're probably looking at around 30.
Rob. Rob. Thanks, Randy.
Robin.
Do we just start shouting? Because
Mm.
I feel like it's quite important to get a time frame of our nap that we took back there.
Okay. Randy, are you saying we should go to the shaman? Anybody remember that? No.
I
Okay.
mean, somewhere to rest would be nice for me. I don't know about you guys. Sort of inn.
Should we find the nearest inn and then maybe, rest and see if we can find out where Rob and Linda are? Sound like a good idea?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
You see kind of like peeking out of like this wooden gate, you see a larger Yeti person. Can we help you?
Hi.
Good morning. Yeah, we're looking for Rob and Linda, or the shaman.
Oh, love a skeleton.
Yeah, they do live here, for sure. Would you like me to fetch them here? I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And he leaves.
Okay, we appreciate it. Thank you.
I guess they don't
guess
want us
he
to
didn't
go
wanna
inside. I don't know.
Nope. I
Feel
mean,
like it's
it
been
could have
like
something to do-
87 years. Or maybe 8 minutes.
I mean, it might have something to do with our marionette friend here. You never know. I don't. It looks a little. He looks a little creepy. Let's be honest, guys.
I'm doing the shaky bone dance from the Disney.
Fabulous. Even better. hmm
It's like he never even left. Look at him. He's so happy.
As he's jiggling around, you're just gonna see his mouth just go.
I want that to pop off. Take a little piece of the twine and wrap around it.
That might be the only time his mouth is
Has
open.
anyone tried to cast like a curing spell or a healing spell on him at all?
We tried
Yeah.
everything.
Aye, Squire. It's
Just
been
make sure.
done.
We tried like
It-
cure curse. I tried to animate dead. I tried to summon. I tried to do all my things
Oh,
to.
at least he did.
Well, yeah,
Good
yeah,
win,
yeah,
man.
and also, yeah, because he's not dead.
You were
But
casting
there's-
some nice spells yourself, there, Rand.
You were very helpful.
All I got is spare the dying and cure wounds. So.
Yeah, you did both those.
Yep.
And I also tried summon undead because he's undead, and he's not dead, so I tried that one as well, and it didn't work. So
We're at a loss.
I tried to find a soul that way, and it didn't work.
So he's not dead, but he doesn't have a soul. Is that what we're
Yeah.
coming up
Yeah.
with?
Basically.
Okay. Just making sure.
Couple minutes go by. You hear the gate kind of be fiddled with again, and you see two Yeti people walk out. Oh, geez, look who we got here.
Hey, yo, Rob, Linda. These are my friends I was telling you about.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in.
Top of the morning. A quick question,
Hmm.
Mr. Rob and Miss Linda. I know that you got ahead of us, but about how long has it been since you got ahead of us? How long have you been waiting on us?
Probably about 3 hours now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not
baby
bad.
Jesus.
That's not bad.
Alright.
That's not terrible.
Oh,
Sorry to hold you up. We got a little tied up back there.
Oh, fine.
See? Get it?
Oh, do you just carry skeletons with you wherever you go?
This is our friend who is dead but not dead, and we don't know what to do.
Oh, you
Stuff
should go see
happens.
the shaman.
Side note, did we get a explanation of Alabaster and all that on here last week? So, just in our minds, or
Yeah, basically a guide to lure us into a dream world and keep us there was this Alabaster character that this entity created while he kept us asleep.
oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
none of that was real.
Not a lick
Nope,
of
it was all an illusion in our heads.
But we don't even feel drunk.
No, not at
No.
all. Stone sober.
Any the feat that we acquired, is that still there?
That is.
We
it.
acquired
2
feet.
feet right here, too.
Yep. You see one of the feet falls off.
Get back on there.
Maybe you should just be gentle with
Mindy,
him.
Mindy,
I'm not really
Mindy.
sure
I
what's
forget the
holding
little
him
hollow
together.
bird bones.
What's holding him together at this point, guys?
I feel like this is one of those cartoon situations where you walk over a cliff and you fall. That's holding him together right now. Don't think too much about it. He'll fall apart based on comic relief, and we'll play on that.
Perfect, great. Thanks for that explanation. Okay, so we were asleep for about 3 hours. Rob and Linda, can you show us to about what time of day is it? Night, morning? I don't even know.
You're looking at about mid-morning, like probably like 10-ish, 11-ish.
Rob and Linda, would you be so kind as to take us to the shaman person?
Yeah, sure. 100%. You just gotta follow me.
Absolutely. Hold on. What?
We've been following people, and the last following we did, we ended up asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse my hesitance.
Good point. Are you guys gonna try and eat us when we come in there?
We're vegetarian.
Oh, that's fantastic. I feel safer now.
I don't know if I actually feel safer. That means there's not a lick of
Well,
meat.
yeah,
to
what
eat
am I
here.
gonna eat?
Yeah, literally, as you guys like walk into the settlement, you see this like giant garden of just like wintertime things that they could scavenge together and manage to keep alive with some kind of either magic or just a green thumb, really.
As long as you got some good oatmeal, some porridge, I think we'll get by.
Well, we might have some oats stored away.
Mushrooms?
Oh yeah, we've got mushrooms.
Preserves.
Oh, preserves will work wonderfully. We've got some bread. It's a little cold, but
as soon as you mention preserves, the heads just kind of fall towards the person that said it. Like,
Yo, are you doing that, or is this skeleton starting to move?
He's getting a little fidgety. That wasn't me.
Might need to get to the shaman pretty quickly.
the shaman.
about to Google.
Shishaman.
Are you sure?
They're in the lodge right now. You know, feel free. We don't have anything to discuss. We can wait outside if you want to talk to them privately, or if you want us there, we can join you.
Google says it's shaman.
It is.
Yeah, but some
They have a
people who
dialect.
have a dialect
They're
would
from the
pronounce it
north.
shaman.
Especially Rob and Linda. Lovely people that they are. It's up to you, Rob and Linda. We'd hate to burden your time any more than we already have.
Oh, you know.
But hey, if you
Feels-
want to watch the skeleton come back to life in front of your eyes, which potentially will happen, come on.
I feel that may scar us. So I think
Oh.
we're actually just we'll just wait outside.
Okay.
That is
Absolutely
not the worst thing
understandable.
I've seen. It's not the worst thing we've seen today. So, yeah, hang out. Don't eat the yellow snow. Unless it's Randy's. He's got very good yellow snow, mysteriously.
You know, people's diets are a very unique thing.
They are. You chose to be vegetarian.
Mine comes out more of a green snow.
I think you should also be looked at by the shaman.
It's just
Probably wouldn't hurt. I don't think that's normal.
You know what? It's probably a good idea for all of us to just get a quick glance over because we've been through some things lately. It doesn't hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I agree.
Good idea. Thank you. Let's go
Absolutely.
in. I'm gonna go in. Make my way in to see the shaman.
Okay. Gotcha. You enter, you kind of just see one person in there right now. You see a couple of fires lit in here and some small braziers, just to kind of keep the room warm, as well as some burning incense and someone who looks like they're in the middle of a meditation, with a little bit fancier clothes on, a little bit of a headdress going on. You can piece together that's probably the person you're looking for.
Hey, yo, is that the guy over there?
That's a good guess.
Very perceptive.
Great job. Bravo. Ooh, I don't think we should all approach him at once. Who should go talk to him to just so we don't overwhelm him?
I feel like you got it. I feel like you can talk to him pretty well.
Okay, great. I'm gonna make my way over to the shaman person. I'm gonna just not interrupt him because you said it looks like he's still meditating, so I'm just gonna stand off to the side until he's done.
If you're gonna stop and stand there, Finn's gonna go, hey, I thought you were gonna talk to him. You're just standing there.
Hey, dang, I'm not gonna interrupt him.
How do you know? He could do this for hours, days.
I'm not interrupting him. I will wait for at least a few more minutes.
I'll wait for 1 minute.
You wait. They do not finish within a minute.
Yeah. Finn's gonna go over and tap him on the shoulder. Hey, yo, buddy.
Without like opening their eyes, they speak up. It is a female. What can I do for you?
We have this friend that's dead, that's not dead, and we need to know what's going on.
Okay. Interesting. Please bring them forward. And they open their eyes, turn to face you all.
He's right here.
Well, that's interesting. You see they kind of wave their hand a little bit in the air, trace some runes. And their eyes flash with arcane energy. I don't know if I can really do anything for this one. I'm not exactly sure. The body is here, and it's in like mid, like a half, like dead, half alive, and it's just kind of like teeter-tottering.
I know what you mean.
But the soul is not with it. If that makes any sense.
Where is it?
So what if we got another soul and put it in it?
Then it wouldn't be you.
I'm not sure if that would. If you're looking for the vessel to be walking around, I mean, that would solve that problem. But if you were looking for your friend, putting another soul in the vessel would not bring the soul of the original vessel back.
Thinking of all the options. You know,
Sounds like we need to go on a soul hunt.
Do you have any inkling of what did this, where his soul is, what caused this, what's wrong with him? Any ideas at all?
I am a simple person of simple medicine. This seems a little out of my realm of expertise, as it were.
have you find a lost soul?
I
Go
don't
on a
know.
soul hunt.
That
Do you
maybe.
have any recommendation of someone else who might know more?
You might be able to take him to an actual city. Maybe they might have experienced something like this. I've treated a few like dragon frost victims, but that's like it.
What frost victims? What happened to them?
They mess with the owner of the mountain, and you know,
How do you fix that?
Yeah.
slowly.
Who would do such a thing?
just wondering.
Good to know.
We're going on a
Alright.
soul hunt, but we need to start in a city.
You guys see that the fire kind of dims for a minute in the room, and like the shaman kind of looks around at both of like the braziers, like, one of you doing that?
Nope.
Okay, weird.
You got it.
Then you see them erupt.
Well, fuck.
So both braziers are shooting columns of fire, probably about 12 foot high, like reaching the ceiling. And you see this smoke begin to coalesce around the skeleton Ripley.
Ooh.
And as the smoke kind of coalesces around Ripley, you see the muscle begin to regrow out of the bone.
Oh man, gross.
Eyes begin to
Just taking
regrow.
notes.
I probably should get the rope out quick. I don't think
Throw some stuff at him, see if it'll stick in him.
You see the inner layer of skin regrow around the muscle baseline, and then you see the feathers begin to shoot slowly out of the skin and cover the entire body until Ripley looks like naked Ripley.
Oh, nice. Did it, Shaman.
I thought you
Does
said you
he
couldn't
have
handle this
eyes?
one.
I
Awesome.
didn't do anything. I'm terrified.
I nudge up to the shaman and go, hey, it wouldn't hurt to take the credit for something every once in a while, You could,
Yeah,
up your
this is
value in this
magical.
village.
I think we may all be about to die.
I basically live under that assumption.
Well, Bird, how do you feel?
I
You see the eyes flutter open.
Ripley.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's happening?
Where
Yeah.
were you?
Oh, I'm very naked.
Tell me a
It's okay,
question.
you have feathers.
You look better
I
than you
think
did
can
before.
really see anything.
I mean, I'm still naked though. I don't.
Got an internal penis, from what I know of.
Yeah, you don't have anything really to show.
What
It's
have
just
you-
your feathers.
What have you been looking at while I've been